Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashigritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Puna Isharo Gururatmiti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yes.
Swamiji, with your kind permission, may I read the first question, please?
Please start.
Question 1 is, according to verse 20, body and mind are born out of the gunas and can never be free from the play of gunas. However, the intellect, which after listening to scriptures under the Guru, unidentifies with body and mind and sees them under the play of gunas, is that intellect not created by gunas? Thank you, Swamiji, for clarifying. Charan Sparsh, Swamiji.
Okay. I don't know how did you get the idea intellect is not effect of the gunas. As we studied this chapter, everything is effect of the gunas. The whole cosmos, the creation, whatever is created, it is a effect of the gunas. Intellect is the medium to listening. But it does not mean that it is not effect of the gunas. So this intellect is not different from the mind. If you remember your previous classes, you can understand very, very easily the mind, the intellect, mind, intellect, antakarana chatushta. So same thing. So do not create any differentiation between the mind and intellect. So mind is also effect of the three gunas. Intellect is also effect of the three gunas. Now next.
The second question is, what is Param and what is Ishvara? What is their connections with the Jiva, individual soul? Dear Swamiji, I am a bit confused. Please explain. Thank you, Swamiji, for clarifying. Charan Sparsh, Swamiji.
Oh my God. This is great. You are little confused. Wow. So it means you have some ideas about this reality. I saw there are so many questions, but the questions are not so many because there is a confusion. The philosophical approach of the consciousness. So this question is very, very meaningful. The question is differentiation between the God we call Ishwar and Param, an individual soul. This question is very, very important. So we try to understand this question and its meaning. The experiencer is the consciousness. And we are trying to experience consciousness. This is a difficulty. We are trying to subject to make object. So objectification of the subject is very, very difficult. Objectification. But this is our curiosity. We want to try to understand what is consciousness. Consciousness is not visible. Consciousness is unknown by nature. But we have to try. So first, understand what consciousness and how many layers we can experience of the consciousness. In previous classes, you know that we studied Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya, Vijnanmaya, Anandamaya. So koshas means it is not consciousness. Koshas means they are layers, not consciousness. They are covered, not consciousness. Here in this chapter, Lord Sri Krishna is describing the same reality in different way. The way is gunas. So individual soul means when the body, the mind, and reflected consciousness. Reflected consciousness, we call it Chidabhas. Chid means consciousness. Abhas means reflection. So Chidabhas means the reflection of the consciousness. Reflection of the consciousness, it is a Chidabhas. But where? The question is, if somewhere reflection happens, there should be one object, one medium where the reflection can take place. And there must be some reflected, the real. So here Chidabhas is the reflection. At Chid, the consciousness is the reflected. So reflection is Chidabhas. So this reflection, which is happening in the mind, the reflection is taking place in the intellect, in the antakaran. And antakaran, you can say the inner instrument. It has a capacity to reflect consciousness. So because of the special character in the mind, because of special quality of the mind, the supreme consciousness, the pure consciousness appears as a Chidabhas. Very philosophical and very, very important topic you are hearing. So this Chidabhas and your mind and your body, it is individual soul. You can say the Jivatma. So Jivatma means individual soul, means our body, our mind, and plus that Chidabhas, Jat Chidabhas, reflection of consciousness. So these three things equal is Jivatma. I repeat again. The body is gross, plus mind, inner instrument, it is a subtle, and plus the reflection of the consciousness. So mind plus body plus mind plus reflection of the consciousness in the mind, these three things, you can say this is the individual soul. Now the next question is, what is the Ishvara? What is the Ishvara? Again, Ishvara is also reflection of the pure consciousness. You would be surprised. Like you, the jiva, the individual soul, is also body, gross body, the mind, and reflection of the consciousness. It is jiva, individual soul. Our mind means our ignorance, our limitation, our limitations. Now comes about Ishvara. What Ishvara is? Ishvara means, again, the reflection of the consciousness. But where? This is a very, very important, very, very important. So a reflection of the consciousness, when it happens in the mind, it becomes jiva. like sun is in the sky. The real sun is the sky, and its reflections are happening to so many places. In the water, in the lakes, in the ocean, in the dewdrops. So no one can count how many reflections of suns are happening. No one can count. Unlimited. Because dewdrops, you cannot count, but every dewdrop can reflect the entire sun. See the size. Size of the sun and size of the dewdrop. It is very tiny. But very tiny, the dewdrop can reflect entire sun. It is like individual soul. But what Ishvara is? Ishvara is also a reflection of the pure consciousness. But where? Ishvara does not have mind. I told you, in Upanishads there is written, amanaha apranaha. The Ishvara does not have mind, means limited boundaries. Limited. So Ishvara is limitless. Limitless. But again, Ishvara is the reflection of the pure consciousness. Ishvara is not pure. So that is why in our scriptures, you would listen, there is a Brahmaji. Yes, Brahmaji Ishvara. There is a Vishnu. There is a Shiva, Trinity. Or you may have another idea about the God. But see, the statement of the scriptures very clear. You have faith in Brahmaji. We worship the Vishnu, we worship the Shiva, but we have to understand the reality. So Shiva, Vishnu, or any God is just reflection of the pure consciousness. But it reflects, it happening in the Maya. Maya bimbo vasikritya tam syat sarvagya Ishvara. The definition of the Ishvara. The definition of the Ishvara. Ishvara does not have the mind. Ishvara does not have the body. You are lucky. You may say the unlucky as well. You have a body. Ishvara does not have any body. So that is why he tries sometime to take body of this incarnation. So Ishvara means the reflection of the consciousness in the Maya. There is no body, no mind. So Maya, now you can say the Prakriti, equilibrium state of the three gunas. In that Maya, pure consciousness takes a reflection. So Maya is limitless. Maya is so difference is only between you and the God. Both are reflection. This statement can hurt you, but this is reality. So only difference is between you and the God. You are limited. in ignorance. And God is not limited in ignorance. God is unlimited. So that is why in Vedanta, it is said, there are two limitations. Your limitation is the ignorance, avidya. Ishvara's limitation is the Maya. Maya. And see properly this mantra, this chapter. Sri Krishna said, Brahma bhuyaya kalpate. If someone achieves the state of gunatita, that person will be Brahma, not Ishvara. Not Ishvara. So Ishvara means the reflection of consciousness in the Maya. Another quality is of Ishwar's. Ishwar have another quality. The quality, the Ishwar can control the Maya. See the difference, very, very essential. Ishwar, the reflection in the Maya, we call it Ishwara, and that reflection has the quality to control the Maya. And we are under influence of the Agyan. Jiva means the reflection of the consciousness which is under influence of the ignorance. What is ignorance? I am the body. This is the ignorance. I am the mind. I am the limited. So this misidentification, this wrong identification is ignorance. So this is the jiva. And I am consciousness because Maya is under the control of the God. That is why God can remember always his nature. I am the God, I am the supreme consciousness, I am the Brahman, I am the Brahman. So God can remember always. So that is why we call it Achyuta. Achyuta, who never forgets his reality. I am the consciousness, I am the Brahman, I am pure consciousness. And Jiva, the individual soul, is under the ignorance. So I am the body. Scriptures are keep saying that Mano Buddhi Chitta Nihankara Naham. You are repeating again and again, again and again. Keep chanting Mano Buddhi Chitta. I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. This is not chanting, this is a reality. It's a reality. So we forget it. But Ishwar does not. So this is the difference. So we are limited. We are in ignorance. We are identified with the body, with the mind. But Ishvara does not. He remembers his reality, his nature. I am the consciousness. I am the consciousness. I am the consciousness. The medium of the reflection is the Maya. And Maya is everywhere, limitless. The sun is the Maya. The galaxies are Maya. The entire cosmos are Maya. So that is why God is everywhere. As we have idea, I am here only in this body. I am here only in this body. I am not outside in the body. This is my limit. But God, the Ishvara, the medium of the reflection for Ishvara is the Maya, Maya is everywhere. My ignorance is in my mind. See, where is your ignorance? In your mind, in your intellect. But for Ishvara, the Maya is everywhere, everywhere. So Ishvara is everywhere. Ishwar can control the Maya. He's playing a drama like a good actor. And you may have seen when Rama took an incarnation and Sita was kidnapped. Rama was crying in the forest. He was crying. If you look at Rama, you would be surprised. You would be confused. Is he God? God knows everything. He must know where Sita is and what is going to happen in the future. Then why he is crying? So we can see all things are happening in the God. But ask Rama. He was not crying. He was playing a role, a miserable husband. So he knows. Suddenly, in front of the Rama, there was Hanumanji. And Rama says, I am the God. He was crying, but he was not crying. In that state also, he was fully aware, I am the God. I am this and this and this. So this is the difference. So you can say the cosmic form of the consciousness is God. So you can say God is everywhere, God is always omniscient, omnipresent, you can say. So these are two levels. One is individual soul, Jivaha. Another is the cosmic soul, cosmic reflection of the consciousness, you can say the God. Now, the point is Param. Param is which is reflected. Param is in Gita, chapter 3rd. If you remember, chapter 3rd, there was a mantra. Sri Krishna said, Indriyani paranyahur indriyabhya parammana manasastu para buddhe buddhe atma mahan para. You remember? Param means what? In Sanskrit, param means beyond. Param means absolute. No comparison. No duality. So he started Indriyani Paranyahu. Your sense organs are superior to objects. Indriyani Paranyahu. There are two things. One is objects, another is sense organs. Objects of sense organs and sense organs. Like you are watching, this is a table. This is a red, this is a blue, this is a green. So all forms or colors are objects. And sense organs is to experience this the color. If someone is blind, without eyes, that person cannot experience this blue, green, red, yellow. This is a chair. So we have to have eyes to see the object, the color, the shape. Now you think, who is the most important? Colors are eyes. If you have choice, you can have only one thing, color or eyes. So colors are unlimited. Unlimited colors are, unlimited objects are, unlimited shapes are, but we have only two eyes. Only two eyes. To perceive unlimited colors and shapes, we have only two eyes. So obviously, eyes are superior to the object. Indriyani paranyahu. Our sense organs are superior to object. We want eye. Colors can come and go. Who cares? We want ears, not sound. So there are unlimited objects, unlimited objects, unlimited. But we have only 5 sense organs to perceive them. We have only 5 sense organs. So these 5 sense organs are most important. They are superior to the objects. So this is superior. Okay? Now, we have 5 sense organs, but we have only one mind. We have only one mind. Mind are not so many. Sense organs are 5. But we have only one mind, and that mind is also a problem. One mind. That mind can control your all sense organs. That mind can control, it can help, it can disturb. So, for 5 sense organs, the only controller is the mind. So, mind is superior to sense organs. See, step by step. So, mind is superior. If your mind is not connected with your eyes will not work. If your mind is not connected with the ears, you assume that you are hearing, but you are not hearing, your mind is not there. So, your mind is superior to your sense organs. Indriyani paranyahu indriyebhya paramana manasastu parabuddhi. And your intellect, the part of the inner instrument, we call it intellect. Intellect is the more powerful than mind. Because through the intellect, you can control your mind. You know, my mind is not properly working today. My mind is disturbed. I have to control my mind. So your intellect is controller of the mind. Mind will say, I want to eat food. I want to eat gulab jamun, rasmalai. But your intellect will restrict. Your intellect will control. No, you cannot. So mind is superior to mind. intellect superior to mind. See, so objects is the very, very basic. They can come and change, unlimited. Then sense organs are only fives. Mind is only one. And intellect is more powerful than the mind. So intellect is the most valuable thing in the world. See, intellect is the most valuable thing in the mind. So that is why our rishis in the Vedas are praying, Dhiyo yona prachodaya, tanno me mana shiva sankalpam mastu. Our great rishis, they are praying to the God, not for this and that. They know objects can come and go. Bodies can come and go. Mind can come and go. They are not so important. Yes, they are. But intellect is the best. Most valuable thing in the world is only intellect. Beyond the intellect, now comes the param. Buddhi Atma Mahan Para. Now comes param. Param means, in other words, according to this chapter, I would say Gunatita. Gunatita. In this chapter, Sri Krishna would address the param as a Gunatita. Gunatita sa uchata. Gunatita means beyond the gunas. There is no Maya. Guna means Maya, Prakriti. Gunatit means beyond the Prakriti, beyond the Maya. So it is not reflection. See, reflection is happening in the Maya. Gunatit means there is no reflection, it is no Maya, pure consciousness. Shuddha Brahma. Absolute, pure consciousness. Any name you can give. That reality is without name. No definition. Guna, because there is no guna, no quality, how can you describe? For description, you need some qualities. But that reality, pure consciousness, of now think. The sun is in the sky. Or an example, sun is like pure consciousness. It may reflect in the dewdrop, very tiny size. It may reflect in the ocean, very big size. So only the difference is in the size. Now we are talking about the pure consciousness, pure the sun, which is not reflection. So see, individual soul is also reflection, but it is limited in the ignorance. Even God is also reflection of pure consciousness, but it is in the Maya, free, controller of the Maya, limitless, no limitations. But param means, now you, according to Vedanta, tat tvamasi. Tat means, and tvam means individual soul. Tat means God. When all boundaries are departed, pure consciousness, that pure consciousness, here Sri Krishna says, param, gunatita. Okay, so now we can take another question. Thank you.
Swamiji, the next question is, we learnt that we are a result of the union of Prakriti and Chidabhasa, the reflected consciousness. My question has three parts. Number one, all reflections in the world are jada or inert. How is it that Chidabhas is not? Number two, all reflections in the world stay as long as the medium as well as the source are present. How is this not the case for the bodies? And number third, if I am, or at least I think that I am, the result of the jada, body, mind, and intellect, and just reflected consciousness, how can I even begin to fathom that I am this pure, supreme consciousness? Swamiji, can you please share some practical life experiences that I can go by to know or understand and reflect that I truly am the pure consciousness? Thank you, Swamiji, for clarifying. Charan Sparsh Swamiji.
Oh my God, this is not a question, this is a whole granth, the book. Not three part, three questions. Very difficult to me for remember. Chidabhas, as we discussed in previous question, Chid Abhas. Chid means, as I told you, Chid means Chaitanya, consciousness. Abhas means reflection. Your question is, how this Chidabhas is consciousness? How this Chidabhas is conscious? Yes. It is like this. Like in the daytime, sunlight is here. Sunlight is here. Generally, you can feel sunlight everywhere. Even you are sitting in your room. In your room, there is no direct sunlight. In your room, there is no direct sun's rays because room is closed. But you can feel the sunlight. In the daytime, you can see there is a chairs, there is a furniture, there is this and that in sunlight. So sunlight is inside, but direct rays are not coming there. If someone takes a mirror, in that mirror, sun reflects. Sun reflects in the mirror, and you move the mirror, and its reflection goes to the inside in your room. And in your room, you can see there is a light which is moving, a special light. In that room, sunlight was before. But through the mirror, the another light goes in your room. And you move the mirror here and there, that particular light is moving here and there. So now in your room, there are two lights. Two lights. One light is general light. This is also sunlight. Another light is not general light, it is a special light. Which light is moving? The sunlight which was in the room, that light was not moving. Not. Another light which is because of the mirror reflected. If you move the mirror created light also is moving. So this light is special. Both are sunlights. One light cannot move. Another light can move. You can create, you can destroy. Chidabhas is like the moving light in the room. The general light is like God. So our mind has capacity to reflect the consciousness. And every reflection has some similarity. Do you remember? Every reflection has similarity. Your photo, your picture is similar to you. So reflection of the consciousness is in mind. What kind of similarity that has? Consciousness is the real, but that Chidabhas does not have the reality. Pure consciousness is Chid, consciousness. Yes, this Chidabhas has the similar quality. Satchidanand, the very beautiful word for the God, we use the Satchidanand. So there are three things. One is Sat, another is Chid, and bliss. So God, you can say the supreme consciousness, the Param, has only three qualities. Just imagine, just assume. These are not qualities, no feature. But Sad, Chid, Anand, there are three things. So this Chidabhas has no reality. So one quality is not there. Another quality is the bliss, that also is not have. Only one quality you can see there, and that is consciousness. You can say borrowed consciousness. Its quality is consciousness, not because of itself. Its quality of the consciousness is borrowed quality from the Param. So this is your, and another question, your was number second, please show me the question again.
The second question, all reflections in the world stay as long as the medium or the source is present. How is this not the case for the bodies?
I couldn't understand this question. Case for the bodies. Body is also, body is not eternal. Okay, now take another one. We have no time.
The third one is, if I am the result of the jada, body, mind, and intellect, and just reflected consciousness, how can I even begin to fathom that I am this pure supreme consciousness? How can the reflection consider himself as the supreme consciousness?
Okay. So, as I told you, you are not the body, not the mind, not the this Chidabhas. This is wrong identification. Wrong identification be identified with the body, with the mind, with the Chidabhas. Nothing to do. Just make some correction and identify yourself with the Supreme Consciousness, with the God. Yes, now anyone other question?
Thank you, Swamiji. The question number 4 is, I started a small business some time back. As I progress into it, I will be involved with more and more activity, which means I am going towards Rajas. There is already so much Rajas in me. So how can I be involved in business yet increase Sattva? How can I help myself? Thank you, Swamiji, for clarifying. Charan Spar Swamiji.
Okay, very good question. Very good question. But time is over now. But I will take something. Very good question. All things we have talked about philosophical. Now this is practical in your life. As I told you, no guna is good and bad. Every guna is Prakriti, the Maya. So there are one step. First step is try to control the gunas, manage the gunas. We need tamoguna as well. We need sattuguna as well. We need rajas. Every guna we need. Like a season is. We need cold, we need hot, we need everything. So we need tamoguna, we need sattuguna, rajoguna, but you should be careful. I am in this guna. So tamoguna is not bad, rajoguna also not bad. Sattuguna is not always good. If you are doing any business, you have to work, or you're working, you need rajoguna. No worry. Work. Sleep. Go to tamoguna. But when you are meditating, that time rajoguna will not come in your mind. When you are sleeping, sattuguna will not come in your mind. So manage the gunas. Any guna is not good, not absolutely bad. So you are doing business, that's good. Acquire the rajoguna. But when you have done your job, your work, you are on your bed, now you need tamoguna. Sleep well. But when you are waking in the morning for your meditation, for your study, for your class, that time rajoguna is not good. Tamoguna is not good. So any good is not good, not bad. And in other language, every guna is bad. Your nature is gunatit. Any cycle, it may guna, sattuguna, it may rajoguna, tamoguna, not good. So first step is whenever needed to accept the gunas. But second step is you should be above the gunas. So today session is too late. So thank you very much for this session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत।